tell them, Belleh, Belleh, me I'm a star up in tell it.
The Puritans of dancehall weren't consciously creating a pure dancehall. They were reflecting the lives that they were living at that time, and it was pure because we have one TV station and a couple radio station, and we were insulated in a way. That insulation bubble is no longer there anymore, in the sense that with the internet now is information age. Every culture is mixing and matching. Is it realistic to expect a pure preservation of dancehall moving forward?
No, it's not. It's what I don't want. I understand what you said, but should we wash out what is identifiable about us because of this new age thing of mixing and merging?
Definitely not.
Especially the fact that we have something. Remember, we gave the world. We have not completely, if you look at it realistically, we have not completely formalized dancehall yet. Dancehall is still a sub of reggae. Because when we talk about a genre that we give to the world is reggae, dancehall is still piggybacking on what reggae is. So we're saying, what are we going to leave in it so people can always identify that this is dancehall? That is what I am asking for. We know we have to evolve, and because of what is happening in the world today, we are going to merge with different things. When you look at when after Bogle died and think the Elephant Man did what I consider to be a tribute to him in a Willie Box, the music itself sounds Spanish, and at that time we had a lot of Latin parties happening in Jamaica, so we realized it was a part of what was happening in Jamaica, but at the same time we were able to identify and say, this is what makes it dancehall still, this is the part I. So this is where we now as revolutionaries now have to find a way, because we dropped the catch at my generation dropped the catch, because like I explained to them at the meeting, we passed the baton at a 4 roads but didn't tell the youth them which way to go. And we have to remember, say, we can't wake up one man and see the youth them are going our way one way. And say, what in the youth stay so? Knowing in our heart that we never find enough forums for them to come and have a sit with us, so we can say, you know, we want the item for them, we feel like this would do. And there is a unanimous decision, say, well, this is how we're going to do it, and this is how we're going to leave, so people can always see. No matter what you do, no matter how much proposal you write to different people and formulates a different way, your signature remains the same. You have to put the one signature for people to know, say, okay, I did Zidan send that, I did Orville send that, I did Supreme Blazer send that, and because your signature is there. Where is the signature going to be? That's what we want.
For me, speaking for the new school, I can only give it like how they give me, you know. And the main reason why they're not so much into Orville or whatever is sometimes it's just they will see Orville, you know, but they see majority on their TV. Or if they come to a competition like a world reggae or something, they will see it. But like to see him and socialize with him, and he can like bring across this knowledge up front to them, they will actually understand and they will learn more. And for me personally, I think there is lack of education with dancehall with majority of young dancers. Because most young dancers just start to dance, like they just dancehall and they just, okay, not dancer. They start dancing less than a year. After a year, we expect to tour. A lot of young dancers see us dancing and they think that we just reach it. Like, and this is something that they need to be educated about. Like, we Xqlusiv have been trying for years, on top of years, on top of years, before we reach where we are. So, in all that process, in trying, we are learning, right? So imagine if we are trying to be amongst the top in dancehall for like 10 years, and we've been learning from that 10 years coming now. Our knowledge is way above the ones who are just coming up. It's same for Orville. He's been doing it for years on top of years. So we will never say our knowledge is higher than Orville, yeah? But we also try our best to learn about the culture, and I'll try our best. We are going to do our best in distributing the culture in the right way.
So,
right?
So you're also saying that you feel like there needs to be better communication between different generations.
That's the problem, the communication and the ego. Because a lot of the old school dancers will have the ego in the newer school, and then the ego is also stronger in the new school. Because the time they're living in, it's even more severe, more dread, as we would say in Jamaica. Yeah, so it's just the communication. We have to just learn to communicate and overcome the ego, because at the end of the day, that's the biggest problem with dancers.
So moving forward, we all kind of agree that more communication within the community and amongst and within the different generational gaps of dancehall is one of the key tools to overcoming a lot of these misunderstandings and issues.
Absolutely, and this is why we're doing this right now, for the people.
That's for bridge that gap.
Yeah, and as Orville says, people feed off of negativity. So if it's not negative, then nobody cares about it. So we use the negative to make it positive. Yeah, man. So
if you realize that, you see, it's ours. The culture is ours, and we're the only ones that can tell people. Remember, you know, the story that Zidan will sit and speak about his life in dancehall is going to come from a place where I have to listen, coming to know what his life was like in St. Thomas, the different influences, but it come out in the dance. So I want every dancer to be able to, I'm not telling a dancer, say, go and take up old school dancehall and try to learn it the way I learn it. I am from a different era in a dancehall. But you must have something out of your community that can give them some amount of education about where you're from. So it can't just be you going out there and dancing, because if I remember about this whole appropriation thing, there are people who are coming just to take it, to earn from it. And if they can tear it apart, then they move on to the next thing. There are those who come and they look at it and see it in a positive light and say, well, all right, I'm going to show X amount of respect for it. We have to look at the fact that just the other day there was an article that came out where a visitor is calling it for what they see it as now. They not see it as culture anymore, they must see it as sex tourism. That's how they see it, and that's what they must speak about. Because when they talk about new school, they must talk about relationships, and dancers not acting as if they want to pass on culture, is about wanting to have relationships with people. So we have to remember, so we still have to preserve this, because at the end of the day, when some people come and some people go, there are some of us that are still here that have to live in this culture. So we want the youth them to be aware of how strong dancehall is, what we have in terms of our culture, all the things that help to make it what it is now, and just pass on that kind of information. So we all understand what we're talking about. So one group over here start talk something totally different, or something totally contrary to what is dancehall or how dancehall developed. But you can talk to it from a place up to where you are now, and it makes sense to people. Because a lot of who come here are educated people. And if you look like a dancer that will only dance, if you can be exploited, you will be exploited. So we are bridging a gap here now. I'm happy that we are doing this, because this now, we know. Remember, I'm going to run out in a dancehall that much. Again, because my focus is at a different place. So me want to be able to pass that on to somebody when we know, so when them go speak, the youths them will listen.
Yeah, and for me, we just want just a small point too, because I hear a lot of people talk about the sex dancing part. Like, I can't downgrade or blame a youth if a girl should bring him to Europe, because at the end of the day, and everybody will be booked for their talent. For me, if someone get brought to Europe and they can actually live a life and make a life, I'm happy for that. But also, I also try to encourage the youth, like, make sure it's your talent that bring you through, because from personal experience and things that I've seen, the outcome is not always good working with girls.
That topic, I come like on the next block. But that you want to go too far another time.
That's what we are touching a real life.
Well,
yeah.
The next topic, we're going to give it for the next.
Yeah. But we're glad to see the unity right now. But we get even one shake hand for close off the interview. Yeah.
No, you know what, people? No, Xqlusiv. Remember, say every World Reggae Dance competition, we did it with them, you know. We did it with them, and me, Dancehall, remember Dancehall, because Dancehall very instrumental, because him work with them directly, and him always I say, Orville, that group here, because me tell him about them, and when him come see them talent, I say, no, them deserve to win World Reggae Dance, because the other youth, them not really, we not see nothing that is hardcore dancehall, and that is what we always want to take to World Reggae Dance, and let them come do it. So don't even pray for a minute, people. No matter.
As I said, Sanjay, we're here to help preserve, you know.
Yeah, man.
It might not come easy, and me personally is not much of the talker, but I'm more doer. Yeah. So when we're talking right here and after everything, I go home and mix everything, like what am I going to actually make this thing up? Yeah, will I make it come to play? Personally right now I'm trying to put together as much dance as possible just to try to bring a unity. But also in the experience, I realized that the mentality also for the dancers is really rough. Yeah, and if you don't strong, you give up. Yeah, so I implore, I'm trying to make all the dancers understand that. Study on the culture. Yeah?
Orville Expressionz are one of the first dancers to teach one an exclusive dance in Europe. Free flow. The history is there.
Yeah.
Look for Street Pledge on YouTube. Orville Expressionz in Russia. Street Pledge, you will see that.
Right, that's how we are done the interview. Chop.